Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go to our weekly analysis. It's Sunday, so we just want to see what might happen from tomorrow. So we really had some very strong sell-off. You can see here, and also some very strong recovery. You see, which is something which we wanted. So uh, I'm on it on a daily time frame. I just want to show you how maybe things might change, or maybe from a bigger time frame. So from this area, you can see that we have a support. We have a support. Let me draw that. As we always do. Please, guys. It's Sunday. When it's Sunday like this and maybe you don't do anything, it's time for you to learn. Learn something that you were not aware of, or something that you're still struggling with. Then when you go on your Mondays, Tuesdays, you already know, or you can do that live on your trading, because people, they just wait on weekend, they do nothing, they don't learn. Then during the week, they just go straight to trading, and they know that they are still not good, which is not okay. So here we see that the market, it was creating something like this. So even here we expect the market to push higher and do something like that again. You see, I hope you can see that. So here with this downtrend, I think or selling this sell bearish momentum is quite similar to this one. Do you see that? It's quite similar. Why? After mostly when the market creates something like that, expect the market to create new highs. You see, at the moment our higher high is this one here. Our higher high is this one here. This is the resistance, or is the highest point that FRANCE40 ever reached. So once the market turned lower and reached this area, we expect the market to come back and break that area and go higher. You see, so I hope you can see that. So let's go to a bit smaller time frame. I just want to show you something, because we can see that we see a resistance here, and there is a breakout. You can see that after this breakout, you see that the market is just coming back. So it means it's a very nice retest. Then the market is going to push up. But when the market push up, when the market is retesting like this, don't expect the market to push higher quicker. We can expect some nice slow movement going higher. You see, I hope you can see that. So let's go on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, on a 4-hour time frame, you can see that this is very nice one, guys. This is the nice one. You can see that we had this resistance. The market was respecting this area for some time until we reached the support. After the support, the market pushed up very quick. Then look here, look what happened here. We have a very nice breakout, and that we waited for what? For a retest. Now boom, here it's a retest. You can see that now the market is struggling to break this area. So what do? We just place our buy pending orders here. Then guess what? The market is going to go higher if it respects this resistance. If not, maybe we'll see the market pushing lower again. But I don't expect that to happen, even if it can happen. But with our strategy, I expect the market to create something like boom, going up. You see, that's what I'm expecting. So I think from there, it's how we're going to take it. So I don't want to spend enough time on one thing. So let's go to the next one. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's go to German 30. On German 30, let's see. German 30, it was unable to break the resistance. So on German 30, things are like this on a daily time frame. So we saw the market. Let me just stretch this. You can see, if we stretch this support, you can see that it was a zone where the market respected. You see that? This is a zone where the market respected the time. Every time when the market reaches this area, we can see the market is bouncing back. When it reaches this area, it's bouncing back. When it reaches this area, it bounces back. You see, so it means when it comes, because this is the third, let's say it's the third time, when it comes around this area, we're not going to like get confused. We already know what might happen. You see, we already know that maybe the market is going to push up. Why? Because we have some evidence that the market, when it reaches this zone, it always pushes higher. You see, so we have a resistance here. So this resistance, it seems to be very, very strong, because I can see the market is respecting that. You see, so let's just push to a bit smaller time frame and see what it's happening on a bit smaller time frame. Let's start with the 4-hour time frame. I use 4-hour time frame on this because it's a weekly analysis. I don't just analyze only for tomorrow. I also analyze for the whole week. You see the bigger picture. So on a 4-hour, what do we see? We see that we still have this resistance. It means the market is still under that bearish momentum. That's why we see the market respecting this area. We see that the market just bounced around there and went lower. You can see the market is going low now. But what if the market keeps pushing up? So around this level, guys, I understand that maybe the market can still push up, but we don't have to buy around this area. We can only buy because this shows us, remember, we follow the trend, and now the trend is what? The trend is going down. You see, it means we're not going to buy at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're just going to wait for the market to give us some nice signals. Now it's a sell. If you are in a sell, it's fine. You can see, just say maybe the market is going to go lower, something like that. But as we always buy indices, I think the market has to do, if the market keeps going lower, it's fine. I will wait for the market to reach certain areas, maybe especially this support. Then I will say I will get it lower there before I buy. Or another option is I will wait for the market to break this resistance. When it breaks this resistance, I will just jump on the market after I see the retest. Sometimes, while we wait for the retest, sometimes the market will create a fake breakout. A fake breakout means the market will act like it's going out of this resistance. When this candle just closes, when you just enter, just say you buy maybe, then the second candlestick can just come back and continue to respect your resistance. It means it was just like a trap. You just enter, then boom, the market is going back again. You see, so we don't have to fall for that trap. We just have to wait for a nice retest. Sometimes, yes, the market doesn't retest. Those are the things that we should know that we're going to find on the market. So you don't have to get angry and say, every time when I do this, the market does that. Sometimes you're going to lose. Sometimes you're going to get those fake breakouts. Sometimes fake breakouts, they are not like really clear. You can just think maybe the market can just close above here. And when you think maybe the market is going to go up, few pips, it will just go up few pips, then boom, against you. Then we lose, you see. But what I like is most of the time we're going to make money, especially if you follow the rules. So here we're still under bearish, so we expect the market to go up unless we break this area or unless we reach our support. So let's go to the next one. Let me clear this. Let's go to the next one. Guys, I wish, I hope, I pray for you to have a very, very profitable week. You see, not a week, let's say a profitable year. We know we're going to lose some, but just a profitable year, you're going to lose some, or a winning streak. Just pray for that, because you know these things also, we know God is not going to help you to know how to trade, but we also pray for God to show us the right structure. Sometimes you just have to pray, guys. Prayer everywhere, you see. So we are on US30 at the moment. We are on US30 at the moment. So what do we see on US30? Very nice structure, guys. Very, very, very nice structure. Let me remove this. I don't think maybe I had to go on a daily time frame. We had a very nice sell-off. You can see the market was just respecting nicely. It was respecting our resistance very nice, which means the market was still going lower. So what do we see? We see that we had a breakout. You see, we had a very nice breakout. You can see that. Here it's a breakout, boom, with a bigger, with a very long candlestick. I think we were already in the market when this candlestick happened. I think it's Friday. No, I think it's maybe Friday or Thursday. I no longer remember. So I think we entered around this area. We made some very nice profit. Then on Friday, the market was just selling off. I remember. Then I told my people, guys, this is a very nice retest. Then let's buy. Guess what? We were in profit. We closed in a very nice profit. You see. So if maybe you don't see that, go check my free Telegram group in the description. It's where you're going to find our results, and sometimes even the signals. I don't send signal that much because it's a free group. I can't just have like 10 free groups all over, you see. So here it's when we say the market retest, we can see the market broke out, a retest, boom, the market is going up. So from this area, we just expect we're going to do something like this. This one is going to be like a bit tricky because sometimes if you hear and you know that the market is still going to go up, withdraw something like this. The market can still do something like that, or maybe the market, once it breaks here, the market is we can still buy. Why? Because the market can just create something like this going up. Why is doing something like that? Because it's an uptrend. So for us to not miss this uptrend, we should know that structures like this might happen, and they always happen most of the time. So it means we should be aware of that, because after you see a breakout here, you can just draw your lines here. Once you see a breakout, you should know that now the market is going to shoot up. Why? We're no longer under that bearish momentum. You see that we're out of that. So now we just look for a very nice buy opportunity. You see, every higher low we're going to get in, every higher low we're going to get in, every breakout we're going to get in. Easy as that, you see. So let's go straight to Nasdaq. Let's go to Nasdaq. Nasdaq, I think it was still under the bearish momentum, but I think, I don't know if maybe I sent a signal, but I remember we made a very nice profit on Nasdaq last week. So what do we see, guys? We see that we had a bearish momentum. You can see that we had a bearish momentum from this area the whole week. So now the market reached this support. Now the market is pushing up. So for us, maybe to scale up when we trade these things, you can even have like a counter trend line, the inner trend line, which you can just continue adding position when the market is pushing up. Maybe from here we can see something like this, something like that. Here around this point, it's where we're going to have some nice trades. I hope you see that, guys. But at the moment, I don't think if you missed this one, you don't have to enter at the moment. Wait for the market maybe to reach. You see this area? I want you to see something. It's 1 2 1 2. So let me just draw this first. I just want to show you something. Maybe you don't see that. You see this? You see this? So the market is creating something like, so don't miss the market when it reaches this area, because the market is going to, even here I think the market is going to push up. Then after, when it bounce back, you can see that it will come back around where we can just call, it's like something like a resistance. You can see even here it's like a small resistance. Then after, boom, the market breaks that and comes back and respect that again. After that, the market is pushing up. You see, I hope you can see that, guys, every day. Even if maybe you can just use a trend line like this, still you can able to see that, but sometimes it's not easy only with the trend line, you see. So what do we see on Nasdaq? I see that we're still on bearish momentum, but I think since we are here, I think the market is closer to breaking this area because we can see the momentum going up here. So I think the market is going to break this area, then we're going to buy more when it comes back like that. Or maybe the market, if it respects this area, maybe we might see the market coming back again. We don't know. We will see that next week. But just expect the market maybe to break this area. If not, the market will respect our resistance. Maybe we'll see another sell-off. You see. So let's go straight to the next one. I think it's gold or US oil. Guys, you know the best thing that you can do, if you like, if you know you watch the channel, if you know you like the channel, if you know maybe the channel is helping you, maybe, please guys, why don't you just subscribe? Why don't you just hit that like button? You're not losing anything. At least you gain something, you see. Okay, so we are on gold, guys. So it's 4-hour time frame and things are like this. So what I see is, I see that we had a very nice support. If you still remember, I talked about this. Sorry. I talked about this area as a support. Look what happened here. The market just came back to that area nicely. You can see even here it was like a resistance, but it seems like the market is now respecting that. So at the moment, actually the market is just consolidating. The market is actually creating something like that, you see. But when we are here, it means we are on a very nice buy position here. We can buy, get out maybe around this area. If it doesn't break this area, it means maybe we might see another sell, something like that. So it means, but it's very risky to be in this type of ranging market. Why? Because the market is like, it's just trying, it's 50-50. It's like bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So it's 50-50. They just cancel each other. So it means it's possible that the market can just boom and sell off, or go up and break and keep going higher. So the best thing is to find the right structure and see what you can get. Let's see. I see something. I just see something. Maybe that can make sense. Let's see. You see something here. Do you see that? Let me do this here. Or let me just remove that. Do you see that? I see that it was still in a bearish momentum. I saw that and I start to realize that I should draw that, you see. So it means now we are on a wedge because the market has been respecting this area for some time, you see. So what do we expect now? Because now the structure is different. No, we still expect the market to break this area so that we can have a very nice buy, or we think the market will just keep consolidating because now it's a wedge. So on a wedge like this, maybe the market will break lower or maybe up. Anything can happen, you see. Anything can happen. Yeah. So we should know that, okay, maybe on Monday, avoid trading around this, things like this. Why? Because we might have some ranging market and we don't like that. So be safe out there. Wait for a very nice structure, maybe for any breakout. So when we have a breakout, it's where we can say, now we can have a very nice buy, you see. Buy or sell, a very nice buy or a sell, you see. So now we are on US oil. Let me get something to drink very quick. Yeah, so now we are on US oil. What do we see? I think it's quite straightforward, guys. It's quite straightforward. It's a very, very nice uptrend. You can see the market is really shooting up, and the market is above our our support. You can see that it's above our support, so which means we are on a very nice uptrend. So the market is respecting this area. You can see that here we're going to have some nice trades even here. So what we do around this area, we have to do something like this. You have to have lines like this where you don't miss your trades. You see here, you can have a trade. Let's see here, even here. So now I hope you can see that. So it means when you have something like that, the market is actually, it's on a very nice uptrend, but the market will take time to come around this support, you see. So from here you can see the market started creating something like consolidation. But if you just draw this resistance and support only, you won't see that this is on an uptrend. But if you saw that, you knew that, okay, around this area I'm just going to buy, which means it's going to give us what? It's going to give us like enough trade. Just look, we can have trade here, trade here, trade here, even here and here, you see, before we even reach the actual support here on this diagonal resistance line, you see, I mean support line, you see, because even this one is actually support. Then after, we know that while the market is creating something like this might be our new entries, the coming entries. After we see the breakout, look what happened. The market came and respect that area. Maybe it's like twice again. You can see once you buy around this area, the market just go up. So it means around these areas, it's where you can say maybe your take profit one, something like that. Then after, we have a breakout again. So this structure is going to just repeat itself. It means the market is going to create something, something like this, maybe something like this before shooting up. So but if you don't know, it means since the market is not reaching our support, you might miss some trades. But if you know this, it means you can just have some nice trades even if the market is still far from your support. I hope you can understand that, guys. I think maybe I should do another video on explaining these strategies in full details, because now I'm just going through them. I'm not just explaining the strategy, I'm just showing you what to do. So on US oil, expects the market to go up. We are on a very nice uptrend, so we expect only one thing: the market it's supposed to shoot up. I'm not saying the market won't go down. I'm saying on an uptrend, we expect the market to go up. So we're just going to look for a very nice buy opportunity. Maybe when the market is coming around this area, another here, maybe it can break again, something like that. So that is what we're waiting for and what we want. Unless if the market breaks this area, it's fine. We're going to get another opportunity, maybe on a downtrend, you see, something like that. So we should be smart about these things, guys. So let's go to the last one, which it's EURUSD. So here, what do we see? If you still remember, guys, this thing has been like, yeah, on a very serious downtrend. So what do we do when we have a downtrend? We only look for sell positions. We wait for the market to reach around our resistance, then we can sell from there. But sometimes the market doesn't exactly reach those areas. What do we do then? Let me show you what do you do. We have things called counter trend lines, or maybe inner, they're called like inner trend line. I call them inner trend line. You can see here, maybe if you start from here, maybe so that you don't miss so many trades, you can see they still make sense. So but we still have this one as our resistance. So if we check, let me check if maybe we can get something like what I was showing you, something like this, you see. So the market is creating something like this, you see. So this way it's how we're going to make so this way it's how we're going to check them out. I think I'll have to explain this further, guys, on every structure that we have about something like this. This is what I see, because sometimes we miss trades because we're waiting for the market to reach this area here. But if you check nicely, you can see that the market was creating, the market already gave us something. Let me remove this. The market already gave us something. Let me remove this. Or let me just remove all of this and show you on a proper, with proper lines. You can see here. You can see even here. Maybe even here we're going to have something. I don't know. But what I see is, you can see that the market was creating something like boom, boom. Maybe we might have something like that. And the trick is, the market is moving away from our resistance. It's similar to what we saw on US oil. So that doesn't mean that you don't have to trade. You know, it means if you know this strategy, you're going to have positions around these areas before even the market reaches that area. You see, because I think the market realized that so many people trade with support and resistance, whatever, and trend line. So the market doesn't reach there like so many times. It just reaches there maybe only twice, and it keeps going lower. But when you check, it just touched only twice. Or but what about these opportunities like these ones? What about this ones? What about this ones? What about this one? Because they did not reach there, so we don't have to miss that anymore. I will show you the strategy, I think maybe during the week. So maybe that it's going to be an extra video, a different video from our weekly daily analysis. So guys, I think tomorrow I will send the uh, the video very late. I will be busy, I'll be on the way. So I will send, if I get the chance, I will make sure I send the daily analysis. But I think I will be on the way, so I can't do that. Then it means I will just do that before, maybe. Yeah, I will see what I can do. I'll just update you. Thanks guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, like, comment. You can ask anything, guys. You can ask anything. If you want the strategy, WhatsApp me, Telegram me, you'll get the strategy for free. You don't buy these things. You can only buy the signals, not the strategy. You see. Thanks, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bye.